It's just the bruh. What the This is harder. Okay, you know what? How... Okay. Okay. Hi, welcome back again. I was thinking of naming this series Milk Time Sessions with Melbs, because every time I'm gonna be talking, I have milk with me, because I love milk. And whenever I drink milk, my brain just goes like, if people drink coffee when they try to stay up, I drink milk whenever I want to do something. And I know it's kind of opposite, but I just love milk more than I love coffee. I'm a milk person. But yeah, today I'm gonna talk about something that I just did that it's been a week and I still just can't move on from it. Like every time I'm like laying down, I just want to choke myself because of how cringe I just, oh my god, like even just thinking about it again just makes me want to like I just want to punch myself in the face because of what I did. Like, bruh, so if you guys have it's been like 10 months since I don't have any social media, so I've cut myself from people, I've cut myself from society. Like, it's been hard for me to readjust lately in society, and it's almost a year. My goal here is to just stay out of social media for a year, and after that I'm gonna go back, and I only have 2 months left. So I am slowly starting to readjust. What was that? Oh yeah, I'm slowly starting to readjust because I don't want to just go all in after the year's over. Like, the whole social media year's over, for me to just go back and reintegrate myself in society. That's gonna be really hard for me. So I planned to just slowly start integrating myself in society by slowly going out with friends and slowly trying to reach out to friends and asking them how they're doing, because the entire year I haven't been talking to anybody. I was really just cut off from everybody, and they've been wondering where I am, but yeah, I'm just everywhere. But today's video is going to be about like one of the things that I just did last week that really made me want to kill myself. Oh my god. Because of how cringe I did something really cringe this week, and it's really hard for me to move on from it. Like, every time I try to fall asleep and then the memory keeps popping up, I just can't stop myself from like beating myself up. Like, why did I do this? It's so, because I am not used to talking to people anymore. I'm not used to being in society anymore. So when I tried to like act as if everything's normal and just going back to how I was before, it failed miserably. Like, it was my first time being embarrassed. It was my first time not being able to look at someone in the eye. Like, it was my first time, like, really obvious that I was nervous, and I was like that because I was in front of I was in front of a crowd. It was like I am in a band, and so I'm used to like going in front, performing and presenting myself, and then I've not been in the band since for like around like almost a year now. So when it came back, when it's my friend's birthday, and since I'm slowly starting to integrate myself, I was like, yeah, I have to go. And I had to perform because their parents wanted me to perform, and I was like, you know what, yeah, for sure. I mean, I did it before, I'll do it again. And so I thought, it was very embarrassing. I was so embarrassed, I was so nervous, I was I embarrassed myself in front of everybody, that it's been a whole week and I still can't move on from it. And I've been beating myself up from the things that I did there. But you know what, it's not really just that, but it's been a series of cringy moments that I've done lately. Like there's also this one friend that I tried to reach out this week because I just wanted to see how they're doing, and they sent me a message and they just left me on red whenever when I sent another message back and just asking a few, like, just checking and catching up, and it was embarrassing and it was cringe. But you know what? Because before all of this, like the gap year, the social media detox, I was really like I was really not checking up on anybody. I'm not checking up on any friends. Like I was really just focused on myself. But ever since I did a gap year, I was really doing a lot of introspection, especially if it's like your life is quiet, it's silent, like nobody's actually like saying what you should do. It's like you're trapped in your own head. So that was one of the things that I wanted to do as a resolution when I come back, is like to check in with my friends, because I came across this really like powerful quote. It said everybody wants to build a village, but nobody wants to be a villager. So basically that means like you always, like, you want a community, you want friends, but you never really put an effort to build on it. So that really stuck on me. So I was like, you know what? I'm slowly starting to integrate. Why not, like, let's try to talk to friends, let's reach out to them slowly and just check how they're going, how is it going for them. And didn't look really pretty for me. And I honestly think it's good because at least I tried. But you know what? It made me feel like I did something cringe. But it's been a week and I've been trying to wrap my head around, like, why is it cringe even? Like, why do you think it's cringe? Just because they didn't come back to you? Or why do you think you getting embarrassed in front of a lot of people while performing is cringe? Like, you really just got out of your comfort zone after trapping yourself for almost a year and like not being in society for a year, So I've been really trying my best to be kinder to myself and saying, like, you know what, you deserve more credit. Because even if you didn't go to society, like you didn't talk to anybody, nobody saw you for almost a year, you still went to that stage because you thought, like, you know what, I'm gonna do it because I did it before. And you did out of your comfort zone, and you knew the possibility of embarrassing yourself, and you did, and at least you still did it. And at least I still did it. And now I'm really just trying to, like, grapple with the peace, like, just be at peace with those decisions that I've had this week that I thought were cringe, because it's almost my birthday. Like 3 days from now is gonna be my birthday, and I'm gonna be 24. And I try to make sure that I'm gonna be kinder to myself and not beat myself up for the decisions I think that I've thought for a long time. I really thought for like reestablishing friendships, like putting more effort on bonds and everything. Good morning. There's someone here. But yeah, I don't want to beat myself up, and I just want to continue on what I've always like thought of what I wanted to do, because this is my resolution now. Like, the gap year / social media detox for almost 10 months has really gotten me in so many directions with my mindset that I genuinely believe that I'm not like the same person anymore. Like, I've changed a lot. Like, it's always been about like thinking, you think that it's gonna be like it's gonna be fun because you don't have school. Yeah, I quit school. Like, I quit school, I quit everything, and right now in my life I'm just lost because I don't have school, I don't have social media. So it's been 10 months and so I'm just in my like room, stuck in my head, like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's really changed me a lot about like thinking, introspection. That was really it. And people might think like it's gonna be really fun because you don't have school and everything, but it really, most of the time, it was boring for me. But I had really special moments that I couldn't have gotten if I didn't do this. You know what? Honestly, the reason why I did this, like the entire social media gap year, is because, like, aside from the fact of the mental health stuff that I had before, when like I was just tired being a working student and just wanting to disappear, I genuinely believed that I deserved a fresh start from everything, because like last year I was like really I was really going off. Like I was doing so many really like amazing feats. I felt like everything was put on my shoulders. I felt like everybody's expectations was on me, and it was getting really heavy. And I genuinely believe like for me to just get out of that kind of life, I really just had to step out of society from a bit and not let anybody see what I'm doing. Because if everything like your merits, your achievements, your fame, your how people know you, if all of those get stripped off from you, then who are you? And that was the entire question that I've always had in my head the entire gap year slash social media detox for like around 10 months now. It's like, who am I? I am not the kid that got into the top university of my country. I'm not that kid that got a full ride scholarship in the United States to study for free. I'm not that kid that participated Harvard's competition, and not that kid that has a little bit of humble followers on TikTok, and a few people know me. Like I'm not all of that. I stripped myself from all of that, and it made me really question like, who am I? It was crazy. Like it was a year of just thinking, who am I? Like what can I do? Like I really feel like once I go back, it's gonna be starting all from the beginning, and I really want that. I really wanted that. Like I really wanted a fresh start. I really just wanted everybody to forget about me and how they knew me, because whoever I am today is just very different. And I just wanted, when I come back, I'm just gonna cut all of the people, like all of the people on my social media that don't help me grow, that don't even support me, don't even like. There's no reciprocation of stuff. I also want to cut myself from people who are very negative, and I just want to just focus on my mental health. And like people are very inspirational to me. I want to make sure that my circle helps my mindset always like is aiming and then moving forward, and that's always what I wanted. And when I come back 2 months from now, back in social media and reintegrate myself from society, I'm just gonna have to make sure that everything is not gonna be draining, like mentally draining, and because it's gonna be, especially if I'm going back to school. School has a lot of bad influence people, like the university. It's like I can't blame it as well, because like there's a lot of young kids who literally just turned 18, or even before they didn't even reach 18. They're like 17, 16 in the school, because so they're like very immature, and all of that like toxic mindset of like just backstabbing, talking shit about other people, talking shit about people who go out of their comfort zones and try to do some stuff. You know, those types of people, they're just infesting in universities. No matter how good the university is, there are always going to be those people. And I'm pretty sure once I go back, it's going to be all like that again. But at least like I am in this kind of mindset anymore, where I just try to make sure that I keep my mind protected, I keep my vision protected, and I keep myself protected from all of that negative stuff, because I just want to focus on what I want to do in my life, and I want to focus on my dreams, my aspirations. Like this gap year really made me solidify what I want to do in my life, and I'm gonna be laser focused on what I want to do, and I'm just gonna do it like 100%. Nobody's gonna stop me, not even those kids, because the world's gonna explode one day. We're all gonna die one day. 2,000 years from now, nobody's gonna remember you, and all of that stuff. I've always been that nihilistic self-helper. Like, nothing matters, so why don't you just do everything you can just to have a good life? And that's what I'm planning to do. So once I go back, I'm not gonna give shit about that kid who told me that I was cringe because I was doing TikToks. I'm not gonna give a shit about that kid who told me that I was cringe because I was trying these public speakings and doing content, doing this YouTube even. Like, I'm not gonna give a shit about all of those people who are not doing anything. Because one thing that I noticed is people who always give a shit about you for doing stuff like these and putting yourself out and getting out of your comfort zone are always people who are not doing anything at all. They're just in their mom's couch, not doing anything. That's why they have all their time just talking shit about everybody else. So let's forget about all those people. It's 2026. I'm getting old. I'm 24. Please, like, bro, get them all out of my life. I'm gonna have all my agency to make sure that all of them are gone. Because I don't got time for their bullshit. I'm 24. And that's what you should too. This milk is yummy. But yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm really just a little bit angry. Like my anger is just in my head right now because of the cringy things that I did, and I'm angry about those. I'm angry to those people who made me feel like I was cringe. But this time, they're dead to me. Like, before I turn 24, 2 days from now, they're dead to me. They're just like that because they're not doing anything in their lives, and I'm doing something. Getting out of your comfort zone, embarrassing yourself again and again, and that's how you become good. And yeah. By the way, I'm planning to make this like a series, like every like 4 a.m. Whenever 4 a.m. strikes, I'm gonna be outside and just talk more. Oh shit. Well, yeah. I'll do my best. Anyway, am I excited to go back to society? Am I excited to go back to social media and just get like get myself back out there again? I'm not sure, but I have plans already on what I'm gonna do once I go back. So I just want to make sure like everything's good, like everything's positive, and everything's gonna be smooth and seamless. But am I excited? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just glad I don't have any like FOMO. A lot of people have that type of thing, FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't have fear of missing out at all. I also don't have joy of missing out. I just don't care. Yeah. Right now in my gap year, I'm just focusing on building my wealth, focusing on being more financially literate, focusing on my hobbies, learning more hobbies and what I can do about my life, and just trying to make sure that when I come back, I'm gonna be a whole new different person, and I'm gonna be kinder to myself. Okay, what are my birthday wishes to myself? I wish that I'm gonna be kind to others and to myself more, and not to beat myself up whenever there are cringy moments, because we're just living and it doesn't really matter. Earth is just a speck of nothingness in the vast universe. I have to keep myself reminding of that. If you know that video, guys, like of from Earth and then zooming out to the entire universe, really nothing matters. So I wish that I'm gonna be able to like consider that more, of the Earth being nothing at all in the face of the universe. So like whenever I do those quote unquote cringy moments, it's not gonna matter to me, because I'm just living and I'm just doing my life. I'm alive and I'm doing stuff. So it's gonna be after my birthday. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be promising myself to be more kinder, and yeah. Okay. And you should also not beat yourself up, okay? Whenever you do something cringe. If anybody in your life calls you cringe for doing something new and you're failing at it, don't give a shit about those losers, because they're losers who are not doing anything at all. Okay. Yeah. So to wrap my podcast episode today, it's almost my birthday, and oh frick, the milk spilled. It's almost gonna be my birthday, Melbourne. I wish you all the best for your 24th birthday, and let's do this. It's gonna be a really positive and successful year for the both of us, and this video is gonna be the testament to our wish. Thank you so much for listening, guys. And I also wish that you guys are gonna be successful in whatever you're doing. You can fail, and I wish you jump right back in again. Never listen to naysayers. They're losers. Alright, thank you so much, guys. See you in the next one.